So hopefully this message isn't too long, and I don't want to keep you waiting because we're all living these busy lives, but that's kind of the topic of the message, waiting. If you are, I guess you are online, go to a website called the10thwatch.com, the10thwatch.com. Now don't keep playing the video, but on another window, open up this website. Now it's not something miraculous, but it's something that caught my attention. This is like the longest experiment in human history. It started in 1930, and this guy took some pitch, P-I-T-C-H. Pitch is like something you found in the Bible where Noah put it on the ark, and Moses' mom put it on the basket thingy to make sure it's all waterproof. Anyway, it's like this thick, viscous material. And this guy took a chunk of it, or blob of it, I don't know, and he put it in a glass funnel. And he was a scientist, and he wanted to see the properties of how long it took for one drop of this pitch to fall down. And it's called the pitch drop experiment. It started in 1930, and it's still going on today. Now, the crazy thing about this pitch drop experiment is that no human eye has ever seen one drop fall. And scientists are studying this to see the properties of the viscosity and whatever properties of this pitch. So the first drop happened in 1939, next one in 1947, 1954, 1962. So it's about an average of 7 years. And because it takes so long, like no one has ever seen this drop with their human eye. So there's this guy named John Mainstone, and he won the 2005 Ig Nobel Peace Prize. This is like not the Peace Prize, the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize is like super awesome. The Ig Nobel one is ones for like not so great ones. So he takes this experiment in 1970, and get this. His first attempt to see it, he missed the drop. He was waiting for it, maybe he went somewhere and came back and it had dropped. By this time in 1979, it was about the sixth drop was coming about, and it was Friday afternoon. He was waiting for the thing to drop, and he's like, man, it's not gonna drop. So he was gone Saturday, gone Sunday, and he came on Monday, and the thing had dropped. So he had to wait another 8 years to see this whole thing happen. 1988, the guy is New Zealander or British or something, so he goes out to drink some tea, and while he gets some tea and comes back, he misses the whole thing altogether. Year 2000. This time they installed cameras to make sure that even if the guy steps out, they're going to get this thing on camera. And they put a webcam on it, and right before it drops, guess what? The camera, it was on battery powered, the battery runs out, the camera zonks out, the thing drops, and they miss the thing on camera. So here we are now in the year 2014, and this guy died in 2013. And you got to think about it. Just think about it. This guy spent his whole life waiting to see something that he never got to see. And this is just bizarre to me. When I heard this experiment, I'm thinking, how dumb is this? And now there's webcams on this, and they call it the 10th watch. It's the 10th drop. And there are people all over the world that have this on their desktops. It's just on the screen, and they're waiting to see this black blob of nothing fall. And they want to be the people that say, we saw it with our own eyes. Which got me to thinking that we as Adventists, what are we looking for? Now, I know the right thing to say is we're waiting to see the coming of Jesus. But it got me to thinking about the nature of waiting. You ever spend days where you feel like you're waiting? You're waiting at the bus stop, you're waiting in traffic, you're waiting for class, you're waiting for this video to be over, you're waiting for the video to be rendering, you're waiting for streaming, you're just waiting. And then the reality of waiting is once it's over, you're relieved, but then you're waiting for something else again. And our whole lives are just waiting. I mean, I'm filming this thing in England. I was waiting for the camera guys to set up. On the airplane, I'm waiting for baggage. I'm waiting for the lines and immigration. It's just, we live these lives of waiting, and it's just horrible. That's why in Titus chapter 2, Paul calls this one punctiliar event in human history, not just a regular hope, but he says looking for that blessed hope. When Jesus comes, and I believe he's coming soon, this will be the thing that we waited for. This will be the thing that we're waiting to see with our own eyes. And after this, there's no more waiting. It's the end game. And I guess while you're watching this video, I want to ask you is, what are you waiting for? Are you waiting to find your husband, your wife? Are you waiting to get that degree? Are you waiting to get your debt paid off? Are you waiting to finish school? Are you waiting for your kids to grow up? Are you waiting for retirement? Are you waiting to die? What are you waiting for? When it comes to Jesus and following Jesus, all these things go away. And the only thing that we should be waiting for is the coming of Jesus Christ, that blessed hope.